Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Scattered morning snow showers changing to a wintry mix, eventually becoming rain and a high of 38. According to this app I have, it says heavy snow starting downtown in 6 minutes.
It looks like your app is probably legit.
It could.
Man.
It looks
How exciting.
Do you think we'll get an early dismissal?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Is
Yeah.
anyone else here? We still haven't determined if this is a company holiday yet.
I think it is. It's not for us.
I saw a lot of coworkers here who aren't typically here on days that the whole company has off.
all the shows.
well, they're
are
here because they're hoping that everybody else is gone so they can steal things.
Where do we find that the sheet that tells us what company holidays are this year? Is it in the lunchroom?
I bet it is. It's probably up on the bulletin board there.
Probably. I don't know.
That means we have a day coming
Steve,
to us.
see if we're off tomorrow,
Yeah.
just by chance.
Yes.
We have $50 worth of Winter Lucky Times 10 instant lottery tickets, courtesy of the Michigan Lottery. A chance to put some play in your day. You got to be 18 years or older to win. Caller number 6 right now at 770-WGRD. You will win those, and maybe you'll win lots and lots of money. And you'll call us and tell us about it, and we won't even ask for any. We'll just accept whatever you give us graciously. 770-WGRD or 1-800-947-3979. Right now, though, I have an important request.
Okay.
To use your sizable brains and your well of creativity to help all of us win a contest.
Oh,
a
all right.
contest.
I love contests.
Yeah.
The Whitecaps are now currently, the West Michigan Whitecaps, our friends there, are looking for the next star of the ballpark menu.
Oh.
Starting today.
What? Really?
You can submit ideas for what new food items they would like to see served at Fifth Third. Now, at the very least, think this through, because they always bring in all of the possibilities that are being voted on.
They do?
To let us try them.
Yeah.
If nothing else, send something you think would be fun for us to eat later. Totally selfish.
There it is.
And
It
when
is
we
very
say fun,
selfish.
we mean delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, this is the 8th
Just like
year
all
that a
their
food item
always is.
submitted by fans will be on the menu. Past winners include the Declaration of Indigestion, the worst year, Chicks with Sticks,
Was that the
Baco, or the Baco, like a taco, but with bacon.
Yeah, the Baco.
Never going to get that
Taco.
right. Literally got it wrong all that year.
Yeah.
Got it wrong just
that
now.
was delicious, but
Last year's
really
winner,
difficult.
Dutch Love.
Dutch Love? That's right. No, that wasn't the winner, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if you're reading it right there, I never remember what wins and loses. The things that stand out in my mind are this thing we're about to play the video for that was so disgusting. It looked like a big pile of trash with chunky blood on it and covering a turd.
Yep. This was, we were testing everything out.
Also, the year they brought in celery sticks and hummus, that was the worst.
That was Chicks and Sticks, right?
That's what I was going to ask.
think
I
so.
wasn't sure.
I think so, yeah.
Hummus is chickpeas, right?
Yeah, that's what it was. Ew. Either way.
Yeah,
I feel like we're ahead of the game. I always forget about that people get to enter stuff. Mickey comes in here one day with a bag full of grease, and we enjoy most of it.
And we chow.
Yeah, we do.
And then we openly criticize.
Yes, we judge
Or
harshly.
applaud.
Yeah.
Depending on what we feel about the particular item.
So our friend Mickey Graham was in studio last year, and we were going through the items. And Joe ignored all signs that said exactly what was in here.
Not think that he said
Because there was a
anything.
Klondike bar in there.
Yeah, there was.
We're going to skip around. This is a 13-minute video here, so you show me.
That song's going to play later. I think it's pretty quick. Looking at food.
Yeah.
Good to see I was still good at running the board then.
Joe, take me out to the ball game. Go ahead.
I was just getting that ready since no one else was courteous enough to do it.
No.
It's literally your job.
Well, I never did it before.
See, Justin? This happened before you two.
Yeah, it totally did.
Joe was thrown under the bus.
Yeah.
Mickey Graham is here. Hi, Mickey.
Hey, good morning.
President of the West Michigan Whitecaps. Mickey doesn't have headphones. This has to be the first time this version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game's ever been played.
Let's skip.
Literal
I keep
push.
judging
Fine
myself,
push.
and I don't
Does that
want
mean
to do
that the
that.
food you brought us in here is literally like 3 weeks old?
2.5.
This is just like a venereal disease.
Oh, okay. You're right on it.
Just a little. Just a little.
That's good.
The assumption that I might eat it is crazy.
The one that you might want in a dark room.
It looks like a venereal disease.
Hard to believe it didn't win.
Where were you when we were writing the description?
to call on you next time.
If only a VD could be delicious, this would be it.
It's funny I said that.
Can I describe this? It's a chunk of creaminess with a black crust surrounding it.
Now, what he's describing is a Klondike,
bar.
And then it's covered with, I forget, like pasta sauce or a salsa.
Salsa.
But earlier, Mickey had said it was a Klondike bar. But in your defense, I think it was when you were getting Take Me Out to the Ball game.
That could be true.
And so you didn't hear it, but no one knew you didn't hear it.
It didn't matter.
And then it's got chunks of cheese and mystery meats on top of it.
Is that how you've described it, Mick?
That's exactly it.
Okay.
Poking at it over and over.
Yeah, are you expecting it to come alive?
Is this a Klondike bar?
Yeah, it's called Alaskan chili.
I'll tell you what I wouldn't do for a Klondike bar is eat chili off the top of it.
This is a Klondike bar.
I know. He said it was. He said that's what it was.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so.
again.
In some way,
you didn't. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. That wasn't Take Me Out to the Ball game. You said, "Is this a Klondike bar?" He said yes,
No,
and
he
you went,
didn't. He did
Klondike bar."
not. He said, I said, is this a Klondike bar? And he said, then he just told me what it was called, like Alaskan chili.
Yeah.
Which I guess
Obviously, everyone knows Alaska chili has Klondike bars in it.
It didn't make sense to
Like
me.
no one
at
would
all.
say, "Are these noodles? What's this called? Spaghetti." Oh, I don't know what these are then.
Yeah, but I would never expect, even if there were an ice cream cone in the spaghetti, I would not assume it's an ice cream cone because based on the other things, well, it's got meat chunks and salsa and cheese and sour cream all over it.
Let's see it again.
Creaminess with a black crust surrounding it, and then it's got chunks of cheese and mystery meats on top of it.
Sorry.
Is that how you've described it, Mick?
That's exactly it.
Okay.
Poking at it over and over.
Yeah, are you expecting it to come alive?
Is this a Klondike bar?
Yeah, it's called Alaskan chili.
I'll tell you
He
what
said
I would
yes.
do for a
He
said,
Klondike
yeah,
bar.
I guess-
it's called Alaskan
I
chili.
guess my brain just would not allow me to believe that that was a Klondike bar under
And he had
under
said
that
it-
pile of crap.
Yeah. Is he chili off the top of
This
it?
is a Klondike bar.
I know. He said it was. He said that's what it was.
He did?
Yes.
When?
Right before that.
Right before you jammed it in your mouth.
You said it's a
You said,
Klondike
is this
bar?
a Klondike bar? And he said, yes, it's covered in chili. It's
thought
called an
that was a
Alaskan
joke.
whatever.
So gross.
It's not bad. It was just shocking.
Esther, I apologize.
You can tell it wasn't bad by the way you went, and then
thought it was sour
hucked it into a
cream.
trash can.
I thought it was.
That's a great example of context matters for
Yes.
food.
Yes, it
Where
does.
you think it's going to be one thing and it's not. It could be something you love, but when it's not the expectation,
Yeah.
that is a top 5 moment for me.
Every time he comes in to bring food, when we get to try new things, like it's always nice getting food, but I like the experimental taste test.
It's very exciting.
It is. So
Always
you can.
exciting to see what comes in.
How does it work? Do you just get to make it up yourself, or do they have a list of ingredients that you can?
No, you can
make
do
it up
whatever you want.
you
It
want.
could be, you make the submission, you send it in, playball@whitecapsbaseball.com, or there's a link as well.
Oh, that's
They have to be
great.
accompanied by a complete description and a photo if possible.
Photo.
Get them in by Thursday, February 23rd, and that's when voting will begin. Or starting Thursday, February 23rd, fans will be able to vote. Got to
Great.
get them in by January 27th.
I'll have to.
Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, I have a great idea. It's a burger, and it's called the Hitler Had Some Good Ideas Burger. And I think they're really going to run with it this year. I think it'll make it all the way to the top.
It's got sauerkraut on it.
Yes, yes, it does.
Yeah,
of course.
obviously. It's a blitzkrieg right to your stomach.
Probably not, but you never know.
Oh, yeah, you don't. I mean,
I wouldn't have thought we'd see a Klondike bar with salsa on it. So,
Yeah.
Hoppings, you got any good ideas?
Yeah, it's called Trump's Dump. And I don't really know what's in it yet, but I came up with the name first.
Okay.
So I have to work on
It's a chicken
what's
fillet
in
that you
there.
dump Mountain Dew on the top of.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It sounds about right.
Anything? Still working?
No,
I'm still working.
Still working through it.
Okay.
I got something.
What
do you
is
got?
it?
They're really popular in Seattle.
Oh, God, I'm bored already.
Oh,
It's a hot
okay.
dog.
Yeah, it's a space
It's a
noodle.
hot dog with cream cheese on it, and then you can throw whatever else you want on top of it. But it is so delicious.
Hot
but
dog
it
with
looks
cream cheese,
disgusting.
I'm
Yeah,
sure that
right?
tastes good.
It sounds
I don't know
gross.
why.
It's
no,
all
I think
food.
that sounds all
Although
right.
so was that
Sour cream
Alaskan
tastes good in a lot.
chili.
Cream cheese tastes good in a lot.
It does.
Yeah.
I don't know what to name it.
Sour cream and ranch.
Well, what you
A
didn't
fetch
eat-
dog.
You didn't. Yeah.
Fetch dog.
Yeah.
Looks like it's covered in fetch.
Oh, a
dog's fetch.
A creamy wiener.
There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
A
I
creamer.
like it. I think it's going to be good.
Like bar. Is he chili off the top of it?
I know. He said.
Well, that's it for today. Did we get this heavy snow?
No.
No, we have. Wait, I think I see it over by the hospital. Maybe.
Oh,
it's-
there it is. Yeah, it just hasn't made it this many
Now it
blocks.
says flurry stopping in 2 minutes, starting again 7 minutes. This thing just lies to me.
It really
And
does.
it's so
does.
dire, I believe it every
is.
time.
It's always
no wonder it's
dire.
called Dark Skies.
I know. What an evil name for an evil app that never
It
gives
is.
us the right weather, but gives us very daunting
So he's
forecasts.
like, there's a tornado in your
Yeah.
house. Die.
I know.
What?
And you're always
No.
impressed because it's so, hey, there will be a flake reaching you in about a half a block. It's,
Well,
it's still on its way.
What
Yeah.
happened was the very first time I used it,
Yeah.
I was at a football game, and it said rain starting at 6:32, and our broadcast started at 6:30. We have a 90-second intro, so that meant about 30 seconds into when I'm talking, it should have started raining.
Yeah.
And it did.
I believe
And I was
it.
like,
I don't.
oh my God.
sure
And
it's
then it
right
said
sometimes.
rain stopping at 7:05. And sure enough, it stopped. Like the last drop fell, and I went, oh my God. It's amazing.
Was a dude on the press box with a bucket.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy that created the app. He's only sold one version of it, me.
I just want him to. I want him to talk about it and sell it for me.
Well, it's working. 5-finger death punch. Bad company.
Today's not a company holiday, by the way.
It's not a company holiday. Everybody should be here.
Oh,
Okay.
you heard. Wow.
97.9 GRD Rocks.
Company